purpose of today's meeting is to discuss and finalize the proposed training plan for our employees, so that the program to improve employee skills. Yeah, sorry, thank you. So, with the increasing demands in our organization, we need to further bridge the skill gaps and prepare our employees for better performance. Okay? So, before we start, I will hope that you have silenced your phone. I don't want to hear any ringtones disrupt the meeting. So, that's just peace of mind. So, just make sure that no ringtone whatsoever in this meeting. Okay? So now I will ask the secretary to conduct the attendance.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. A member are present in the court report. I have also prepared all relevant documents, including last month performance summary and HR report. It's all on the table, sir.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So thank you, Sabrina. If there are anything else, we will start the meeting now. Okay. So, Ms. Elia, can you brief us on the current skill performance and for our employees as a HR manager?
So based on our review performance review and the feedback from the department head, we identified a few places. First, digital literacy is still a major issue. Even though we conduct training this year, many employees still struggle with tools like Hello, Asana, and Microsoft Teams. Even simple tasks take longer because they're not fully comfortable with their features. Second, communication is still a persistent problem. There are many cases where interaction are misunderstood, which is lead to related project. Some departments also mention that staff is still have difficulty in communicating efficiently, causing frequent miscommunications. And third, leadership readiness among supervisors is still quite low. Some supervisors lack confidence in making decisions and many hesitate to delegate tasks. They prefer to handle everything on their own and this end up slowing down the team's overall productivity.
Okay, alright, thank you. That's good. So, before we continue to the next agenda, does anyone have any comments or insight about this?
If I may add, employees also struggle with adapting a new system. Every time we introduce a new tool, there are resistance or confusion. This can slow down the workflow. I agree with Jiha. Some employees prefer traditional method, so we need training that is practical, not just teaching them theory. Yeah. Part of the problem is a lack of continuous training. Maybe our one-time training methods are no longer effective. Next, our current training approach is consistent. We conduct training series once, and then we only address the issue when another problem is solved. So the same scientific skill. I think it would be much more effective if employees start with real reflection skills so they can get their skills updated instead of waiting for issues generated.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. So we clearly have some strong points to consider about this. So let's continue with our next agenda, which is proposed training program. Okay, so Ms. Hannah, can you walk us through your proposed training plan? What plan do you want to? Sorry about that. Anna, can you continue?
Thank you, sir. So to bridge this skill gap, I propose 4 main programs so that we cover our essential area. First, digital skill enhancement workshop. This workshop will improve employee expertise in things like Excel advanced function, Teams, Trello, and Google Workspace. This can be a 2-day hands-on training, and we will invite an external digital consultant to give this training so that the training can be done more effectively. Second, communication and collaboration training. This one will help employees communicate clearly, professionally, and handle conflict during project. I plan to include things like role-playing activity to make more interactive and hands-on. This can effectively test employee understanding after training and on communication and collaboration. Then, leadership development program. This is specifically for supervisor and team leader. The goal is to build their confidence and in decision making, planning and managing their teams. This can help in making sure the leader manage their team better and make informed decisions. For adaptability and for problem solving workshop. This same many employees struggle with the new system. This can help the adapt and develop flexibility in getting used to the new system.
Okay. Alright, so this program seems very good and comprehensive. So any thoughts from you? Go ahead.
I support the plan, but as such we also include a short session on emotional intelligence, as many employees struggle with stress and conflict.
That's great suggestion. I can incorporate emotional intelligence under the communication module.
Anna, do you have an explanation for the entire series?
Yes, ideally when we run the program to run quarterly, we workshop lasting 1 until 2 days. This allows rotation between departments.
Okay, thank you everyone. So good, let's now discuss about the next item, which is financial aspect. So Yasmin, as our financial officer, please present your budget analysis.
So based on finance proposal, our student cost is RM 18,000 per quarter. This includes training fees, training materials, training costs, refreshments, and also certificates. But if we tolerate with HRD COP certified trainers, we can reduce the cost to around RM 20,500 and some programs be trainable. Is that really enough? Yes, but we need to really allocate some funds from the staff welfare. Will this impact the benefit that employee will receive? As employee representative, I don't want our benefit to be removed to run this program. Not significantly. We will only adjustment essential spending so that employees still have their important benefits.
Okay. So budget seems manageable. But we also must to ensure that the quality of the training is still very good, even though with the cost reduction. Okay. We don't want any quality drop in our trainings. Okay, so now let's talk about implementation. So, Ms. Anna, your suggestions?
For scheduling, we can start the first training in yearly December. Each department will give a participant for evaluation. Participants will complete pre and post training. This way we can see if the training is a success or not. We will also monitor improvement through monthly performance, review and team feedback.
Second.
I will also prepare a training guidance system to ensure consistency.
Okay, thank you. So now before we proceed to closing, are there any other question or methods that like to discuss?
Yes, I would like to ask whether training can be hybrid or not. Some employees prefer online learning.
Sure, we can make digital structure hybrid. But communication workshop should remain face to face for better interaction.
I also suggest we should open small committee, keep track of the training progress and better prepare it.
Okay. So we will form a committee consisting of HR, training and one representative. Okay. So now let's close. So thank you everyone for your active participation. So just to summarize, we have identified major skill gaps in digital literacy, communication and leadership. Okay. So we have agreed that we want to implement 4 training programs, which first starting in early December, with support from finance, HR and training divisions. Okay. So our next follow-up meeting will be in 4 weeks. So I hope this program will make our employees much better and have them increase their skills so that our organization can further improve. Okay? Alright, so if there are no further matters, then this meeting is fully adjourned. Okay? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Come on, Lily. Come on, Lily.